You're watching Emily Reads 50 Shades of Grey, Chapter 22. I'm manicured, massaged, and I've had 2 glasses of champagne. I guess first class isn't so bad after all. There is so much room in first class. I wouldn't know. Economy all the way, baby. She's teasing him about a guy who massaged her back in the first class lounge. She should know better than to tease him. My subconscious stares at me with an ugly twist to her mouth. Do you really want to wind him up? Oh no, I'm having the same thoughts as her subconscious. She's emailing on a plane. It's not allowed. And he has replied, next time you'll be in the cargo hold, bound and gagged in a crate. It's a different type of upgrade. And his signature changes to Christian Grey, palm twitching CEO. Holy crap! She says crates are a hard limit. She's emailing him on her BlackBerry under a blanket. Christian Grey replies, how can you be emailing? Are you risking the life of everyone on board, including yourself, by using your BlackBerry? I think that contravenes one of the rules. And then his signature is 2 palms twitching. 2 palms! I put my BlackBerry away. The risk of a plane crash is much less terrifying to Anastasia than 2 palms. She pulls out her tattered copy of Tess. Some light reading for the journey. Now viewers, I don't know if you've read Tess of the D'Urbervilles, but it is not light. She writes a 2-page email to him about her feelings. And it's quite dull, which is why I'm not going to tell you about it. He hasn't replied yet, but she realizes that it's 5 AM in Seattle. Hopefully he's still asleep and not up playing mournful laments on his piano, waking the neighbors. She runs to her mum and embraces her and of course cries. And Bob asks, why are you crying? There's no G, so why you crying? Why you crying? Why you crying, girl? Stop crying. Why are you crying for? I stare up into his handsome, square-jawed face and his twinkling blue eyes that gaze at me fondly. Oh, Bob. She's at the beach with her mum and her mum says, tell me about this man who has you in such a spin. Spin? How can she tell what to say? I can't even talk about Christian in any great detail because of the NDA. Just talk about the stuff that isn't contractual. His name's Christian. He's beyond handsome. He's very complicated and mercurial. And her mum says, complicated and mercurial are the 2 pieces of information I want to concentrate on, Anna. Men are basically really simple. They mean what they say. Take them literally. Which, apart from being totally sexist, sounds like good advice. I gaze at my mum. She is on her 4th marriage. Maybe she does know something about men after all. Having more marriages doesn't make you good at marriage. Doesn't work like that. I open the Mac and fire it up. He's written her back a 2-page essay about feelings. Hooray! They've been apart less than 24 hours and she realizes how much she misses him. How much I love him. La 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 la. She falls asleep hugging her laptop. Her mum asks, has he emailed you? Oh, double crap! It's like the mum inquisition. Perhaps he's missing you, huh? I hope so, Mum. What does he say? Italics! Oh, triple crap! That is 3 times the crap. I have brought Kate's grey halter-neck dress that I wore for my graduation. Buy some clothes, Anna. You can't just wear Kate's clothes all the time. She emails him quickly before she goes to dinner with Bob at the golf club and she says she's rolling her eyes at the prospect. He replies saying that she pointed out that he too is an eye roller and signs off with Christian Grey, CEO and eye roller. This whole chapter is just emails. It's just turned into cybersex. I did not expect that. She says, stop distracting me, I'm getting ready for dinner. And he emails her saying, can I zip up your dress? To which she replies, I would rather you unzip it. All caps from him. So would I. The titles have changed. The subjects are now panting, groaning, and moaning. I'm so glad that her mum calls her at this point. She says, this is Kate's dress. You like it? And her mum replies, why are you wearing Kate's dress? Thank you. Someone had to say it. I think we need an intervention. Her mum decides to take her shopping. She gets back from dinner and they're emailing again. Ah, stop it. It's really boring. He says, I'm going to dinner with an old friend, and her italics are thinking, which old friend? Searing green bilious jealousy courses through me unexpectedly. I struggle out of bed and fire the mean machine up again. I am on a mission. Apparently her mission is to Google image search Christian Grey. She gets to the third page of Google Images of Christian Grey and finds a picture of herself and Christian at her graduation. Holy cow! I'm on Google! She's on Google. She is on Google. Being on Google is basically being famous. She's determined to find out if he's with Mrs. Robinson. I hope you had a very pleasant dinner. P.S. Was it Mrs. Robinson? And she's got her period. So that's information that everyone needed to know. She's going to a bar with her mum. Her mum goes to the bathroom, so she checks her email. She's addicted to email right now. Ooh, he did have dinner with Mrs. Robinson. My scalp prickles as adrenaline and fury lands through my body. How could he? I am away for 2 days and he runs off to that evil bitch. Then her mum comes back and she signals for them to get another round of Cosmopolitans. Christian Grey has replied, "This is not something I wish to discuss via email. How many Cosmopolitans are you going to drink?" He's so creepy. And her italics say, "Holy fuck. He's here." End of chapter 22. What happened in chapter 22? She caught a first-class plane, went to the beach. Her mum had an intervention about her constantly wearing Kate's dresses. She nearly had cyber sex with Christian Grey, who is either in the same bar as her, can read her mind, or totally has her on CCTV and is watching her every move. Because he is creepy. That is all for chapter 22. See you next time as we approach the thrilling finale of 50 Shades of Grey.